Guys, I'm back, and I'm going to be showing you how to make Caesar salad. This video, or at least for right now, just going to be cutting the salad and showing you how to create the dressing, and we'll be assembling it tomorrow when I plate this up for the school. Do they deserve it? Let's see. The students and my teacher do. Students, what am I? Teacher? No. My colleagues and my professor do. Mr. Yuki, best English teacher that you've listened to. Just saying. Or at least, best that I've had. There, covered my bases. Okay, you're going to want to take a look at all the leaves. If they look like they're fraying, overly ripe, take them out before you cut anything. These ones are good, these ones are good. Okay. This is romaine lettuce. Now, see all this brown right here? That is actually dirt that's been held up from the root. So we're just going to go ahead and cut off that part on all three of these. Hey, look at that. Ooh, beauty, beauty, beauty. And we're going to toss these. Not toss like toss salad. We're gonna go ahead and throw those on the way, huh? Okay. We're gonna have a big old mixing bowl. Get that ready. Set two to the side. When you're in a professional kitchen, you're probably gonna want to chop all three at once, but my knife's not large enough, so we're just going to go ahead and cut, cut, cut. When you cut, don't do what I just did. I caught myself, but don't ever cut like that. You're going to want to cut with your nails facing forward, so just in case you do hit yourself, you hit the nail and the knife slides. You'll be fine. For the most part. So, we're going to be very careful because I do work, and I'm still doing field work. These ends are a little too not spoiled, but they're overly ripe, so we're going to go ahead and just throw those out too. Go ahead and just chop those. So you got it mashed like this. Pretty edible for salad eaters. Personally, I'm not one of them. Choose a nice big filet mignon over this any day, but well, it's a good thing to learn. Great thing to cook. I actually love making salads. Sometimes I like eating them. It's just not my preference. These ones, the top leaves are these ones are more ripe than the other one. Same goes to this one, so we're just going to take those off. You can tell when they're turning brown or overly deep green. Keep an eye out for that. Then usually it will be fine unless they're turning brown and it's pretty obvious they're going bad. Usually it will take on a certain odor to it, just like spoiling meat will. Alright, then we're just going to go ahead and chop these right there. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And always, if you have your knife still on premises, don't take your eyes off of it. Because, yeah, you won't like where it ends up when you take your eyes off of it for too long. Okay, I think that's enough. Not for the 15 people that ordered it. So, we're going to keep going ahead and chop this. We're going to cut 6 romaine lettuce hard today, just in case some people don't like their spring salad tomorrow. Which, the spring salad I will not be showing you how to make tonight because I've already did a tutorial on the raspberry sauce that I used it. And regrettably, the raspberries were a little, more than a little, they are tart. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. If people don't like the raspberry dressing, then they most certainly have the option to switch to jasmine rice or Caesar, in which case I'm making a bit more of both. Not too much, mind you, but enough that people have a, well, more covering my bases than theirs, I'll be honest with you. But you always have to be careful with food. At first, when I tasted the raspberry dressing, I was unsure if it was the consistency that was off, or perhaps it was the amount of Dijon or onion powder. It actually was neither. It was just the amount of time that the raspberries had to ripen. While they're ripe, they're not in season yet. It's only February, early February at that, and they have not gotten a chance to sweeten. They're still very, very tart, sour, however your preference is for saying things. Funniest thing is I'm serving my English class tomorrow, so if they're watching this, I'm sure they're laughing right now. The plays the thing. So, 1, 2, 3. Cleared out all the dirt. Now, go ahead and chop. The world is cruel. The world is wicked. It's I alone whom you can trust in this whole city. I am your only friend. I who keep you, feed you, teach you, dress you. I who look upon you without fear. How can I protect you, boy, if you don't always stay in here, away in here? Stay in here. That is from the Hunchback of Notre Dame. That's only half the song. You think about it, I don't know, I like to analyze poems and songs, especially by Disney, is how controversial they can be with a double, they're like a double-edged sword. They sound with one meaning and they have two. Especially when you have a character like Judge Claude Frollo. Never really see more than one side of that man unless you pay attention to it. That's besides the point. Just thought that was a fun fact to give you guys, so you're not just bored with a 17-year-old showing you how to chop stuff. Oh, Miss Colleen's gonna love this. Anyway, that is, I hope, more than enough salad for tomorrow. God willing. How does that look, huh? So this is just the green